Good evening, everybody, and I am so pleased to be here on this very special occasion. Can I start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we stand and pay my respect to elders past and present. Can I also thank many of you who have travelled interstate to be here. I'm biased, I'm the Premier of New South Wales, but I know that we have finalists here from all around Australia, and you have made the effort to be here today and partake in this very important celebration. So can we give a round of applause for all of our interstate guests that are here. Can I acknowledge Consuls General and thank the Consul General of India for his very kind remarks. Can I acknowledge Kevin Sumption from the National Maritime Museum, and it's very appropriate that we're holding a national event in a national institution such as this, and thank you for giving us your wonderful premises for this evening. Can I also acknowledge Sonia Gandhi and thank her for organising this event, and also the finals event in Sydney last year, which I was very pleased to attend. It was an amazing celebration, and I have to say I do not envy the panellists that will spend the next 12 weeks determining who will be the award recipients. And I wish every single one of the recipients the very best, because I know that you have worked so hard, in some instances through blood, sweat and tears, to become the successes that you are. And all of us here in Australia and New South Wales are the beneficiaries of your efforts. Tonight is really a thank you. It's a thank you and an acknowledgement, because for every award finalist, there are thousands and thousands of other Indian Australians who've made a wonderful contribution to what Australia is today and to what New South Wales is today. And I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. And as my federal parliamentary ministerial colleague, Minister Concetta Faravanti-Wells, noted in her address, we have the largest immigrant population in the last 10 years, in the last decade, has been from India. And I couldn't be more proud. Indians and Australians share common values of democracy, of strong family, strong work ethic, and also giving back. And the tolerance that you demonstrate in relation to the broader community, and the way in which you demonstrate to us what it is to have a harmonious and multicultural society is simply outstanding. And in that vein, I want to acknowledge also my state ministerial colleague who is here, Ray Williams, the Minister for Multiculturalism. He and I attend many events. He attends more than I do when it comes to the multicultural space. And I want to assure all of you, that we are here to serve the community, and the New South Wales Government will continue to support the Indian Australian community in New South Wales and more broadly, day in and day out, because we are grateful for the contribution you make to making our community stronger. Can I also acknowledge my state parliamentary colleague, Melanie Gibbons, the member for Holsworthy. She represents a large Indian community, and I'm pleased that she's able to join us here this evening. I also want to acknowledge Adam Searle from the upper house of the New South Wales Parliament, representing the opposition, because strong community ties is beyond politics. It's about making our community stronger and about valuing those things that allow all of us to move forward. And one of the absolute greatest pleasures I have had in being the Premier of New South Wales is meeting with Indian communities, not just in the Greater Sydney region, but recently I met with the Indian community in Griffith, a very strong Sikh community in Griffith, and it was wonderful to actually share some time in the temple with the community, in the that's right, thank you. And it was just an amazing experience. In fact, we took our whole cabinet down there to share that experience. But it is amazing to see the contributions made by your community, our community. And in fact, it's a wonderful coincidence that both the Federal Minister and myself are the daughter of migrants, and in my extended family we have Armenians from Calcutta here, a very big Armenian community. Well, there was at one stage in Calcutta. It just goes to show that the story of immigration that we see here in Australia is thousands of years of legacy which we celebrate here today. But ladies and gentlemen, I am so honoured to be here this evening, because this is a celebration of wonderful contributions made by individuals. But as I said, and I mean this sincerely, every individual represents thousands and thousands of others who work just as hard and make the effort day in and day out. But we want to celebrate the finalists, want to congratulate them for their award, for their positions they've attained. And all of us look forward to the winners in Brisbane, to the award ceremony in Brisbane. And we do have to share it around. It was in Sydney last year, so we do have to share it around. But I do want to say, I will of course be barracking for all the New South Wales finalists, but you'd expect me to say that. Minister Fierravanti-Wills has to cheer for all of them because she's from the federal government and she can't be biased. But we can be biased in New South Wales, and I'm proud to be so. But thank you so much for having me here. I'm here because I love the Indian community, I believe in you, and I'm deeply grateful for what you do to make New South Wales stronger and Australia stronger. Thank you so much.